So now we know that I have no trouble with just purging it out, babes. This is where all of humanity happens to be. Which I can't see any of them. Just me here. And I happen to be imagining that I have a connection with all of it, you know, that I have this life that's unique, that I've lived in the mountains. Actually, if you really look at the, the culmination of just basically the general thing, you know, really I have a very personal story that I don't let anybody know, really. But, but and generally, my life entails meditation, which that is something, it's like, you know, I want to live in a community where when people hear that, they know exactly who and what you have just said. Basically, you know, there's that saying now that Christ used to say. It was reported to have said that Jesus said, um, "I I know you, but you do not yet know you." Well, what happened? Why would somebody sound like such the narcissist? It's not a narcissistic statement, by the way. It's just whoever has meditated, whoever took their 40, at least took their 40-day and 40-night jaunt in and had the dark night of the soul, but no, the Christ consciousness involves perhaps, you know, yes, the state of meditation, which a lot of people don't really know what that is. You know, it's like funny to hear people doing that 20 minutes of meditation. It's like, babes, I'm here to tell you is that if you've ever really genuinely entered into meditation, there is no reason whatsoever, it makes no sense to leave away from meditation, because that's really meditation is there's like 145 different forms of meditation, but we're talking about the first entrance into meditation. It's just the number one, which is basic, and it's just lots of different. All it is no, I said entrance, entrance. Look at it, e-trance is what it is. You have an energy trance going on. And that's great. You know, when you're playing music, best meditation ever. I'm sorry, but I've been taking my vow to silence for over 45 years, which that's what playing music is. Thank God the look on my face changed. Whew. Going through hell. You know, I'm surrounded by, and I'm in the community. I'm just realizing that I need community, and so I have to move. I I can't just force it upon me that all of a sudden surrounding me is a healthy human ecology that I can draw off of. Ladies and gentlemen, it hasn't really been happening for me, and not you either, really not. I mean, is there any place in the world? I mean, Shauna, God, I hate this fucking video. I have, you know, I hope that I am humanity. Hello, are you out there? You know, hello, did you find? See, I'm pretty sure I try to explain it. On YouTube about how that I was supposed to move to Africa. I'm supposed to just sell everything up and jumping, and it's going to be, you move over there. I'm imagining I have a pyramid set up. It's not, it's smaller than this place. It's just a place where I go to sleep. And then the outside of it is like, there is so many trees and birds. All the birds fly up to me, and we're doing this and that, and there's things to do. Maybe 3 hours a day we fuck around, and then we go to sleep in the afternoon, and we know how to live, in other words. Whew, we're not so busy all the time with this crock of flying holy shit that fucking money has going on. It's like after a while, whoo! What are we supposed to do here? By the time we get brilliant, you know, it's time to die? Oh, that's crazy. That's the way the Living Dead Society has it over there. People my age right now, going on 50, they're cashed in already. I'm not cashed in, but what I mean is there's a saying. And I noticed it. I'm like, well, thank God I was the first one to say it. that, people a lot of people have just died age 27. Why? They got their career going and the job and they got married and that was it. I don't know. Happy Halloween, by the way. Don't you want some entertainment, man? It's coming along, we've got, tomorrow night is going to be Halloween. I'll announce that Pluto, the queen, the drama queen or king, whatever the hell Pluto is over there, I think it's dressed in drag. Scorpio. Oh, fuck with me. It's squaring my Mercury. And hello, are we tired of being messed with by Pluto? Hello, I'm a late Mercury in Libra, and believe me, I'm a decent, kind, and I'm actually a decent person, to tell you the truth. I must say my mind is actually okay, and I've been told I have a good heart. Even though I've been experiencing some little problems with it lately, it's like, wow, can you just take me in my sleep? That's wonderful, thank you. I'll be right there. Speaking of life, forever Halloween, here on fucking planet Earth. With the fear of death chasing us, and it's like, why don't you just, I love the sight of some people, man. They're, it's just like, finally, it's just, okay, this is some intense truths that I'm not even going to touch. I'm just going to bounce around it like a schizoid. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what the hell has happened to my hair today. There's something that has happened. I think, what I did was I crawled through the apple tree, and it was getting cold. I was working and working today on just kind of winterizing and getting things wrapped up, and but then I'm noticing, he's willing to take apples, and it was getting very dark and cold, but I'm really enjoying my skill. After a while, I just break some apples down, but no, I love that apple picker, but eventually what happened? The apple picker stuck. It stuck up in the tree. There it was. It's like a story high. But I managed. I said, watch me. I'm gonna fucking stick a pole back. Oh yes, I snort. Back in the tree. Don't snort around my blonde friends. If I snorted around my blonde friends, we start snorting even extra. It's literally. I think it's a little bit. I'm sorry. I must be delirious at this point. Really, I've been. Like I was saying, babes. The AQUAriUS. It has hit. It's this way, that way, and that way, and this way. And then my mind, I have this vision of the wilderness that's still untouched. It's my yard. Well, from where I am at, it's my yard. And I'm still in connection with the creek, and it goes up and down and up, and I'm imagining, okay, that's still non-AQUAriUS. I'm pretty sure. I haven't technically. I have not. I have tears rolling. I have not walked up the creek that way or even down. I am dreading going to the grotto, which I haven't really been there since profusely. I used to go there profusely, I'm sure, when I go there, I'm gonna find a little stuffing or quarry of face masks, that have made it because of the fucking rain of face masks that has gone on, and for the first time on the earth, I think, but really in Idlewild, where I live, face masks are dropping like gum wrappers out there, especially in the beginning. And it's like everybody turned into a goddamn sloppy fucking pig. As far as what you can see around happening in my area. Shit, literal. People, well, the way they were doing with people is closing fucking with people's head right and left, right? And so people ended up having to go to the bathroom out in the forest a lot more, and you just don't want to stop on the side of the road and pick any flowers or anything, or have a hike on the side of the road, because you're liable to run into not just a regular turd, babes. Because I know what those are. Like, say, well, somebody forgot to bury their turd. You don't, by the way, you don't see a turd from a camper out there. They bury theirs. Learn to do that. Because the size of these turds, man, these are tourist turds, man. They are, whew! Sorry. Welcome to my, I'm Pluto squaring my brain ball. Babes. Innocent. I'm innocent. And then Neptune doing this slow creep. And I said my last video, I said, oh, it's next month it happens. It is next month, Shauna. It is next month. You're lighting up with the same. Only I can explain it. It's a Neptune opposition, not square, by the way. I'm always wrong with the Pluto square. My Mercury, I've been off. I warned people a long time. Oh, by the way, I'm about ready to cash in. My mind is going to flip and get ringed out. Lots of stuff going on, let alone, if you're wondering why I'm so like this, well, let's see how hard the Scorpio planets are squaring the hell out of my moon in Aquarius. And if you want to talk about my Aquarius, babes, you want to look at the Uranus in my chart. It's conjunct my Mercury. My mind is like, I am an Aquarius and a half. That's my secret. I should start reporting that. Hello, I'm Aquarius, moving into Aquarius. I'm actually 3,500 years ahead of people, and I don't care. That's the motto. I don't care. If you want to know the anthem of the next 20 years that Aquarius fucking has to say, is I don't care. I don't have time to care. Not about your shitty fucking choice that you made, that now you think because I can care less, or can care, that I should care. I don't. That's something that you were careless about. Now I have to care? No. You are, aren't you Karen? Whatever happened to Karen? I cannot believe that I have a Karen next door. And, babes, I am very much like this. I'm a Venus in Virgo, and I was just looking for my glasses to get into detail about how afflicted I'm being. My moon, my emotional life, which I'm a moon in Aquarius. Do I have an emotional life there? No. I'm Dr. Spock here. Where's my pointy ear? I did have that before. Well, see, look, it's October. I'm like, well, next month. It's not until next month. Well, it is next month, babe. Tear the book apart, Well, this is a living book. You don't want to tear these apart. I mean, they're all getting torn apart anyway. So there's enough of fucking that going on, because it's the most living book you'll ever fucking meet. It's like, this is the calendar. This is oh my God, baby. And people trip out that you can, like, I know where the planets are. Do you see that? Very clear, right? Tell where the planets are with that. Isn't that great? Somebody tripped out like, Shauna can read that! Any astrologer can. It's really just the 30 degrees. Every planet is looking at 30 degrees. You'll find it's never going to go up to 30 degrees. You have to get away from the minutes, but there's an amount of minutes that it's inside of a degree. Anyway, getting back to, here I am. We're not even hitting it. God, what's my excuse? Oh, there it is. Mercury is exactly square my moon. This is the most hilarious video. And I want to tell you guys right now, some of the videos that I made, like the last one, where I'm just starting out and saying some weird things, I start laughing. I laugh myself to sleep. I'm like, oh God, I gotta print this. Did I print it? Yes, I printed it. Good. It's because it's funny. It's funny, and I want to be funny. Oops, it's January already. Okay, there it is. It's November. Did you notice I turned the page? The living book continues on. I'm cracking myself up now. Why? Because I'm excellent. I'm surrounded by people who would fucking contraire bone fair. They're all talking in their heads about shit. It's like, it's too bad you can't be present with people. Not even reality. The narcissist, and I've been mentioning narcissists, and I put up some videos unlisted that are purely, it's like, well, this is a great little spat about fucking, or a spew about narcissists, you know, and I guess I'll put it there and there, but it's still unlisted, you know. I'm just not printing them because I'm posting them because, well, I'm having a moon aspect. In Aquarius. I'm doing fine. I'm on the Aquarius. I'm looking at Scorpio going, whatever. We can express ourselves. I can do this, and you can sit in in a fucking coffin over there. Happy Halloween, by the way, Scorpio. Mwah! I'm gonna put neon lights on your shitting ass. Because we know already. We know. We know. That's what Aquarius says. That really scares the shit out of Scorpios and everybody else who tries to live in the shadows and like hide everything. You know, like privacy. Your private zone. Your privates. Your privates. What the hell is going on with the organism? You know what I said. I said organism. Excuse number one. Mercury is at 15. I have Aquarius moon at 14 and 55 minutes. Might as well be 15, folks. It's November 1st. It's November 30th. It's October 31st. Let's see where it is, where Mercury is there. Oh, 14. And I can't even see it. I want to make sure. I'm doing scientific work right now. Enjoy. Look, 14. Where is it? There it is. 14. Mercury. I'm not lying. I'm certainly not standing. What am I, kids? Thank God the camera puts 10 pounds on my body. You know, I'm grateful. What else? Let's move over to November. Look, I'm trying to tell you what's wrong with me. I'm having a Venus return. So Venus is in Virgo. It's going to be 23 degrees. Boy, if I can press through this amazing feeling I have of just saying, well, I need to go to court. And babes, this is what I figured out. This is what I figured out. I don't care. I don't want to get lost on that fucking subject matter. I'm having fun doing astrology, but I'm seeing something that humanity needs to look into and look at, and I'm gonna put it here, and it'll be here on my amazing electronic tombstone. I'm gonna give the secret away of why there is even a courthouse over there. It's not to punish their misfits that they created, which in fact they created these misfits that they send and they house these people, and they're all the same. Like I said, the cops and them, they can only speak of the rumor of another life happening. And actually it's a real life. If you notice, cops are really fascinated about who has a life. Proof. Venus return happening for me in Virgo. It's going into late degrees, Virgo. I happen to know what's up with the Venus in Virgo. It's the only superior place. It doesn't make any sense at all. And we live in a very reversed reality. And this is how reversed it is. Everything is fucking reversed. If not, just mangled. That's the Kali Yuga. And because the fact is, there's only one superior placement for Venus. And that would be in Virgo. In the 6th house and or in Virgo, which rules the house of services. Service. The Virgin, who is like the purifier. It's a purification. It gets to the it's very medicinal. It's rules career. It rules those service. Very Virgos have this. They want to serve. If you have Venus in Virgo, you love to serve. You're rolling up your sleeve and you're doing things that other people will think, you must be weird doing that. But it's fascinating because nobody else would have ever done it, and it's like it's the only, it was needed. It was the thing needed. We need people to take out the trash and clean the shit on the floor and people's fucked up toilet. I go to people's house and I see how fucking ugly they're. If there's a massive bunch of dishes there, I just start doing it. And one time the people had an excuse that their plumbing was bad or their water wasn't working or something. No, the plumbing wasn't going on there or something. And I hated water on the stoves. And as long as I was there, I just kept doing this and I got their dishes done. And I just, I'm tooting my horn and you should too. Because nobody else will, right? Especially these fucking narcissists, man. You can give and give and give. They're like, oh God, it was kind of dry and blah. These people, we're not even paying attention. Thanks for going through this with me. God, have mercy on me, man. I don't want to even be around a narcissist. Oh, what do we have too? What do we have too happen? We're going to Mars right now at 14 degrees. Babes, when Mars squares your moon, it's not fun! Except for I'm an Aquarius moon. I'm like, well, whatever, Scorpio. I've always been the family comedy relief. I'm standing up on the table and dancing off and falling and but don't mind my facial expressions and everything. God, and tell me to get some sleep or take care of myself or what. Just say I love you just the way you are, however fucking that is going to be. We haven't seen this yet. Bingo. That's how you love me. Believe it. I'm laughing at myself. Believe it or not, this shit refines. I start making sense. Glasses, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. God. You would invite me back again if I went to your house. Because I did your fucking dishes. Look out of here, babe. You guys are so fucking Now let's look at Jupiter. Jupiter's fine, just 4 degrees away from squaring the hell out of my moon. There's a peculiar T-square. There's a square going on right now with Jupiter and Mars and the Sun. Sun square Jupiter. That's a serious, we need to brush up on our spiritual and higher-minded issues. Not today. We're actually gonna get really stupid with the Sun square Jupiter. That usually those people that have the Sun square Jupiter in their charts, a little inflated. They have an overinflated thing that's kind of blindsiding, right? And it could be anything, overinflated ego, overinflated. You know how people can get. There I go again. I'm mean. Lock me up. I notice the poor geometry. Put me on the tee. I'm going to make a sacrifice to prove to you that narcissists will just fucking toss you out. They have a better idea than being assholes. Anyway, so staggering along here. I know, babes, I'm trying to help with this situation. We have Saturn that went backwards right in the beginning of Pisces. For everybody on the planet, it's a subconscious we're kind of scraping out the peanut butter jar of our subconscious wiring, which is just the beginning. With Pisces, and the people that have Saturn and Pisces, they're usually thick on the rehab talk and how that's kind of all distorted, right? It could be shamanic, but then again, they are strung out, hardcore, and they just don't know how to entertain very well. And, it's kind of an identity problem. Really, could be really. It's like this. They have a lot of them have this martyr. What do you call it, the martyrdom, or what is that, the victim martyr? I don't know what do you call it. I guess it's victim really though. That just says they always feel like less than all the time. It's terrible. The Venus, the Saturn and Pisces, sorry about that. They always feel like, for instance, that they'll look at somebody on the television set that say it like it's a gymnastics master or something, or on the Olympics. They turn them on and they go, God, these people, all they make me feel is that I am worthless. I can't do any of this. This right here, how could you watch these and without feeling, God, I don't know how to do a fucking thing in life. Just turn this off. That's their feel. It's kind of pathetic that way, but then they're like, and it's because I got a raw deal. I got a raw deal right in the beginning. And it's true though. You look at it, it's like, oh shit, these people, they're just. Now I just got a visual. The Saturn and Pisces just reminds me of a massive membrane that is now. It's like scales. It's lizard skin or something. It's reptilian, and it's like I'm here, and I've been. Look what's happening to me now, and now look, I've been this and that, and really, it's the whole subconscious. I hope you got the feel of it, ladies. Uh, Programming of the human organism. Now, inside of the one person is different, but when you look at the transit going out it's affecting the whole organism that is human. You know what I mean? Organism. I'll write the real word down there, babe. Sheeps knows what that is.